What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So the plan for today's video is to finally install the body kit on the Z. If you didn't see my last video, go check it out. We installed the angle kit. I threw some RPF1s on the car, so it's looking a little better, but I feel like this body kit will help it out big time. So I ended up going with a KBD kit. If you haven't heard of KBD before, they make all their body kits out of polyurethane. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, so I'll just stick to poly, but that material is super flexible and it's pretty much indestructible. They do offer a lifetime warranty, I believe, so if you ever break a bumper or a side skirt, they will send you a new one, which is super dope of them. Overall, it's a really cool company. I know a lot of drifters run these kits on their cars because if you crash, you just throw it back on and you're good to go. So believe it or not, the entire kit fits into this little box. This is how it shows up at your door, which is pretty crazy because I have a front bumper, 2 side skirts, and this rear bumper lip thing in here. They have it all folded up. It says to leave it out in the sun for it to get back to its original shape. Being in Washington, we don't get too much sun. It is sunny right now, but it's not warm enough. So I'm just gonna go ahead and unbox it, throw it in the house, blast the heat, and hopefully it gets back to its original shape by tomorrow, and then we'll install it on the car. But for now, I guess let's do the unboxing and I'll show you guys what kit we went with. Can't believe there's a front bumper in here. That's crazy. Look how crumpled this thing is. That's insane. All right guys, well here's my rear bumper lip thingy. I think this is what this is. All right, here's my Nismo bumper. Bro, this is crazy. How does this just, I don't get it. And then we got the side skirts. All right, well, there you have it. Here are my new side skirts that look like a piece of trash right now, but there we go. Isn't that crazy? Right? Like the whole body kit fitting in this little box is pretty wild. So as you can tell, we went with, I think it's the Nismo V2 kit. This is the Nismo V2 style front bumper. I've always loved this bumper on Z's. I don't know if Ruben watches my videos, but shout out to Ruben. That was the first time I saw this bumper on a Z. It was like over 10 years ago. I'll throw up a picture here. So yeah, that was my motivation. And here we are, not with a real Nismo bumper, but this will do because it's gonna be a drift car and I'm most likely gonna hit something with it someday. But yeah, this is gonna make the car look so much better. They have 2 styles of this bumper on their website. So they have one with the grill and they have one with the grill cutout. I kind of like the look of the grill because it looks a little more original. Once we get the bumper wrapped, I think it'll look pretty dope. And worst case, I can always just cut this grill out. So I ended up going this route for now. All right, thanks for watching my unboxing. There isn't really much to it. We'll continue once everything gets back to its original shape. So we're back at the shop and all the parts are back to their original shape. It's kind of crazy how this plastic can just go back to its original mold. But overall, this should be a really simple install. I'm gonna start with just ripping all the parts off. This front bumper is super janky, so I'm excited to finally get it off. Yeah, it's pretty torn up on this side from the accident, so this bumper is gonna look a lot better on the car. Once the kit is on the car, we're gonna be able to get this thing wrapped next. So I'm excited for that as well because that fender is pretty ugly. I guess let's just start ripping everything off and we'll throw the front bumper on first because I can't wait to see how it looks. We'll throw that bumper on, yeah?
You got your bumper, bro.
Nah, get that M-Power.
Check this crap out, bro.
Nah, get that M-Power trash out of here. Just kidding. Okay, so the 2 original pieces here that hold the bumper, I'm gonna try to make them fit into this bumper as well. And the bumper comes with these little indents here that kind of indicate where these 2 things are gonna go. So I'm just gonna go ahead and trust it and just drill right through it. And then I'm also not gonna use the bolts anymore. I'm just gonna run zip ties on the bumper. That way it's gonna be a lot easier to take it off if I ever need to. The bumper also has all of these little indicators here that show where these holes are. I'm guessing they're pretty accurate, so I'm not even gonna measure. I guess let's start drilling. Fitment check. This is one of the downsides about KBD is the fitment isn't always great. Wow, that actually looks really good. I thought there would be a bigger gap than that. So yeah, front bumper is pretty much done. All you do is, you know, drill the holes, use some zip ties, and then these bumpers are pretty flimsy on the bottom, like if you look at that. So if you're driving on the freeway and you're going, you know, 60, 70, it might be moving around a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is actually install the OEM little under tray that comes with the car. It's in the trunk. We'll do that later, but I think it'll give it a little more support and it'll keep it from kind of flopping around like this. So we got the first side skirt on. On the inside, we ended up just using some self tappers. Back here, I just used a couple zip ties. Same with the front. And then under the side skirt, I actually used the OEM bolts. I just drilled through the side skirt and this thing is solid. It's not going anywhere. So pretty happy with how that turned out. Originally, I was gonna use some magnets over here. I was gonna put some magnets on the inside and then mount it to the side skirt. But I feel like the self tappers are gonna hold a little better. Other than that, it looks pretty sick. The boys out here having fun while I'm over here, you know, trying to put some videos out. I'm jealous. I'm trying to go ride.
Motivation to hurry up and finish the next
side. Yeah, we gotta hurry up and install the kit so we can go mob around. Alright, so for the front bumper, what I ended up doing was just drilling some holes in the bumper right there and then using some zip ties for support. I tried fitting that tray under here, but it's a little too big. It would kind of make it a little more complicated when I would need to take the bumper off, so these zip ties are going to be good enough. Zip tie gang, yeah?
Gang, gang, gang.
But yeah, the zip ties do pretty good. The bumper's pretty sturdy. It's not gonna go anywhere and it's not really as flimsy as it was before. Okay, so for this rear bumper piece, we're just gonna use some self tappers on the side over here. And then right along this area, you wanna use double-sided tape, and that's gonna stick to the bumper right there, right on this little ledge. And then right here in the middle of the bumper, I'm gonna use some double-sided tape as well, and that's what this piece, this little flap right here is gonna hold on to. Before you apply the double-sided tape, obviously you wanna prep your bumper, so I'm gonna go use some kind of solution in a rag. The KBD stuff also needs to be prepped. I don't think the double-sided tape is gonna stick very well to this. The chemicals and all that they use to make these kits, it does not like to stick to anything, so even if you're gonna be painting your kit or getting it wrapped, I've been told that nothing really sticks to it, so I'm gonna have to prep this piece and the entire kit when I'm getting the car wrapped. So I'm just gonna prep this area for now, just for the double-sided tape. Yeah, I guess let's see how it looks with this thing on. All right, well, anyways, this is how it looks on the car. And I quickly realized that there is no temporary way to get this thing mounted. It really requires a lot of tape for it to fit properly. So if you look here, I just put one little strip here, but there's a lot of play here, a lot of play here. I didn't properly prep it right there. This is what it looks like right now. I think it's pretty ugly. right? It throws their rear end off. Like the mismatched color just throws their rear end off. Whereas like the side skirts and the front bumper don't look that bad. I guess this is just a sneak peek of what it looks like. And I'm gonna rip it right back off right now. And I don't think I'm gonna throw it back onto the car until we're getting this thing wrapped. Because yeah, it looks pretty ugly. And I need to put a lot more time into properly getting it mounted. I guess we'll just run the front bumper and the skirts for now, which is no big deal because we're gonna be wrapping this thing pretty soon. Well, that's gonna be it for the body kit. What I'm gonna do now is finally upgrade all my bulbs. So this is like one of the first things I usually do with a new car. This is what my headlight situation is right now. So AutoZone and O'Reilly's, it's like $100 a bulb, and I got 2 of these on Amazon for $30. And then I also want to swap that nasty LED out, and then also the interior. I don't know, I feel like this makes a big difference in your car. Like these nasty yellow lights are just, they just don't look good. This is a big one. If you don't do this to your car, you're screwing up. We're gonna throw some LEDs in there and have a nice blue coming off the rear end. I thought I was gonna have nice headlights today.
You're not gonna have nice headlights today no matter what you do. Look how freaking fogged up those things are. Crusty ass lights.
Okay, I was just trying to have a little more light on the road, dude. All right, well, the headlight didn't work out, so we're just gonna do the city lights. All right, here we go. Oh, that looks way better, huh? I mean, the headlight's all effed up, but that compared to that?
Bro, at least you won't get pulled over for no headlight.
I know, it kind of looks like, hold on, let me turn them all the way on.
Oh, 100%, bro.
Is that pretty close?
Yeah? You're
That's
not gonna get pulled
crazy.
over.
I was one just on right now, bro.
Because this one's out. So look, my actual headlight is out, but it looks like it's there. Like the LED is as bright as the HID over there.
That's funny, dude.
Look at that. Before and after. How much better does it get? So if you don't have these in your car, you're screwing up, bro. Go get some. SuperbrightLEDs.com. You just need 194. The LED you need is usually 194. But yeah, those are the most common, at least on Japanese cars. I usually just buy a pack of like 10 and they work for everything.
Surprise us.
Boom! Ooh, that's bright. Look at that before and after. I get so excited about LED bulbs because they just make the biggest difference. All right, so that's pretty much it for the kit install. The only thing left is to prep the kit for paint or wrap. I'm gonna be wrapping my car, so there's like a little process you have to go through before you get your kit painted or wrapped. Otherwise, it's not gonna stick. Let me show you guys what I mean. So if you pour some water on the kit, if you see like these bubbles here are still there, it shouldn't be like that. It should all bead off, kind of how it is over here. So in order to do that, you're just gonna need some acetone. Scrub everything down with the acetone, and then get some bleach, and then just start scrubbing your kit down. Let me show you guys the difference. That versus that. So some of it beads off, but like all that is sticking to it, whereas if you spray over here, it's smooth like that. So that's pretty much what you want your entire kit to look like. That's the only thing left for me to do. So that's gonna be pretty much it for this video. I was supposed to get this thing wrapped in the next video, but we actually have a track day coming up in a few days. It's gonna be a new track, a track I haven't driven yet, and it's gonna be the first time I'm taking the Z to the track, so it's gonna be lit. Should be a good day. Everyone's supposed to make it out. I'm super excited to take the Z to the track. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think of the kit. I feel like it makes the car look so much better, right? Like, I don't know, just like this front bumper just makes it look so aggressive, and I don't know, I feel like it's gonna look real sick once I get it wrapped. So drop a comment, take a guess, take a wild guess what color I'm wrapping this thing. And stay tuned for the next video. We'll be at the track. It'll be a little drifty vlog. Should be a good time. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Now enjoy these rollers. Peace.